Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Manjunath Hiregange and I am an OT-ICS security professional. I successfully cleared GICSP certification in 2023 and here is the twist that I did it through self-study without the official SANS training. In this video, I'll share how I prepared my study material, the resources I used, and my personal insights on the GICSP certifications. If you are planning to take this certification, I want to assure you that it's absolutely possible to achieve the success with the right resources and a structured plan. That said, I strongly recommend that if you can afford the SANS training or if your organization sponsors it, please take it up. SANS provides the world-class training in ICS cybersecurity, and their courses are among the best in the industry. And thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tips and resources on industrial cybersecurity. Now let's dive into today's video. I will walk you through a step-by-step self-study guide that I followed to prepare for the GICSP certification. Here is what I will be covering. We will start by exploring the GICSP exam format, prerequisite, and what it tests. This is your foundation for the preparation. And then I'll share a mix of free and paid resources that I used. I will guide you on how to align your study plan with the ICS 410 syllabus, and then the cyber life section of the exam is crucial. I'll explain how I used open source tools and hands-on exercises to prepare, and I will also highlight the importance of practice test, how they simulate the real exam and how you can use them to refine your strategy and time management, right? So before we dive in, just a quick note: the views and insights shared in this video are my own and meant to help you with your GICSP preparation. And this is for informational purpose only, and it's not a professional advice. For accuracy and additional guidance, I always encourage you to do your own research and consult, other qualified professionals whenever you require. What is GICSP? It's a global industrial cybersecurity professional certification. It's a vendor neutral certification designed for individuals working in the industrial environment, and it's an ANAB accredited and recognized under DoD 8140, so that it makes trusted credential in the industrial cybersecurity domain. And there are some recommended prerequisite for this certification. At least you should have 2 years of professional experience in IT or OT, and some familiarity with industrial control systems and basic understanding of your computer networking and security concepts. And exam format here, it consists of 82 questions, 75 plus 7 cyber live. Uh, but it depends on this is purely based on my experience, but it might vary. And 3 hours long exam, and the passing score is minimum passing score is 71%. So the the time management and preparations are really crucial. Yeah, now let's take a look at the pricing for the GICSP or any other GIC certification, so you can plan your budget accordingly. Uh, so GIC exam certification attempt cost approximately 99 USD, 999 USD, directly from you can purchase from the GIC website. And there are some SANS training pricing. If you opt for official SANS training, it will cost you anywhere between 7,000 to 9,000 US, depending on the training format that you choose. Also, keep in mind that uh, and many organizations sponsor their employees for such certification, so it's worth checking with your employer first. And then if you're planning for self study like the one I did, you will only need budget for exam fee, because SANS will allow you to take for the challenge exam without their official training. So that is possible. And any paid resource like books, practice tests, which makes it more cost effective option, right? So even you can purchase a practice test at 399 USD, and renewal certification fee is 499 USD, right? And I will provide you all the links for this. through navigate through the syllabus, training, exam format, everything in the video description. All right, now that you know about the exam format, let's talk about gathering resources. To prepare effectively, you need to map the ICS 410 syllabus to the right study materials. Let me show you, where to navigate and resource. First of all, what is this ICS 410? What I am talking about? So first, let me show you the website. Once you go to gicsc.org and even if you Google it GICSP, it will take you to this page, and it will give you to the GICSP page where it says areas covered, who is GICSP for, and GICSP with Cyber Live, and then exam format, delivery, exam certification, objective and outcome statements. You can understand what are they expecting out of this certification, and then under other resources, so the respective training before appearing for this exam. If you are going through the SANS training, if you navigate through this link, and then they will say ICS 410. This is ICS SCADA Security Essentials, which is required for global, GICSP training. And here is, it is self reading, so I'll not go in depth for each of this. What I wanted to highlight is, about the syllabus. If you see, syllabus clearly mentioned, like, what they try to cover during this training. This is exactly what I meant. Like, map the ICS 410 syllabus when you want to create your own study material, right? Like, for example, overview of ICS. You might be reading from different sources, which I'm going to cover. Then you take one Word file. Same way, you can prepare your own notes mapping with this ICS 410 syllabus for each of the syllabus, like for architecture processes as well, even communication protocols, supervisory system, ICS security governance. So you will have, all the details here. Even for the Cyber Live, there is a downloadable files, so you can download and you can go through this. And there will be a dedicated, YouTube video which I am going to make it for Cyber Live as well, in the coming videos. Right. So this is where you have to see about the ICS 410 syllabus. And one more important thing, what I told you is about the blogs, right? Blogs and where to navigate for those. So if you click on the resources, go to focus area, click on industrial control systems. So now you know the syllabus ICS 410. Just click on the free resources. Once you click on the free resources, it will take you to, you know, uh, 1 minute. First, go to focus area, industrial control systems, and then free resources. Yeah. So this is what I told you, and believe me, this is really a gold mine, I will say, because anything and everything related to ICS 410 syllabus is covered under ICS library and ICS videos and white papers, poster and cheat sheets. So these four items are more than sufficient to pile up, or maybe to capture all the content. For example, I will go to this ICS library where you will have all the brochures, posters, white papers, and even the videos, right? This is very much important and very, I would say it's a gold mine resource. And one more important thing, even for Cyber Live, please remember, please subscribe to this SANS ICS Security. It will take you to, this YouTube channel, SANS ICS Security. Search for ICS 410, and you will have everything. For example, when I say map the syllabus, what I meant is there is a, for syllabus, for ICS, right? 1 minute. I'll show you that as well. Yeah. So now I'm in ICS overview. There is a programming a PLC and programming a HMI. So here is a video, programming a PLC and HMI, and there is a network architecture. If you look at here, there is architecture process and how they want to architecture secure ICS site. And there are some 38 videos on the ICS concepts. So if you map it, and even the Modbus, secure OT network, Modbus enumeration, Modbus traffic analysis, this is very much important for cyber life. So some of these videos are really super important, and it's free of cost. So only thing is you have to dig more, deeper into this. Same thing goes with the other ICS libraries and white papers. And to download poster and cheat sheets or white papers, you need a SANS login. So you can create a account. Even for to register for the exam, you need a login from SANS or GIAC. So you can easily register for the exams as well. Um, and if you search for a specific topic, uh, on the ICS 410 syllabus, you will come across targeted resources that align perfectly, with the certification requirements. So it's like having a study guide built for you. So only thing is you need have the proper research. So next is ICS training by CISA. So this is also another great free resource which I would recommend if you are new to ICS environment or OT security. Definitely, it will give you a solid foundation before driving into a more complex material. And the best part, it's completely free. You can find this training on the CISA website. It's super easy to access. I'll quickly show you, and all this, don't worry, I'll share all these links in the video description. So yeah, there are 12 videos on the OT security covers this. And there are some you have to register for these trainings, ICS 300 and 400 and V. And these are in-person training. If you are in USA, you can try to go and attend in-person trainings and some training events. So these are super easy to access. And then comes the NIST 882 revision 3 document, that is the go-to manual for your OT security. So this is how it looks like, guide to operational security. You can download it from here, or you can just view it online. And what it covers is the basics of OT, even the evolution of OT, starting from your physical access control SCADA systems, safety, and then how to develop a program and risk management, cybersecurity architecture, Purdue level. So everything it covers. So if you go to through the syllabus, and if you follow these guidelines and map it with this, I think it is really easy for you. And even NIST 861 incident handling guide, even this will give you a ample of documentation which is readily available online. And there are some YouTube resources which I have already shared specifically on the SANS related stuff, so that you will have an idea like how SANS language, how they are speaking, what are they speaking. So this is I feel these are all gold mines, I would say, specifically on the SANS website, and these are more than sufficient for the free. And make sure that at least you should have some basic understanding of IT cybersecurity if you are coming from OT, or if you are from OT, then at least you should have the cybersecurity part. Yeah, now let's talk about the paid resources I use for my GSCSP preparation. And maybe self-study is absolutely possible with free resources, but adding a few well-chosen paid material can really enhance your preparation. So let's talk about some books which I referred. Practical Industrial Cybersecurity. This is specifically written for GICSP preparation. This book offers lot of practical insights, and it's great for understanding the subject in real world scenarios. But however, keep in mind that it's not exactly mapping with the ICS 410 syllabus, but you can take the content and map it and create your own notes. That's the study practice that you need to make. uh, so you can use other resources as well. And then the Industrial Cybersecurity by Pascal Ackerman. If you are following the ICS 410 syllabus, maybe uh, solid choice for chapter 1, 2, 3. It breaks down the material in the way that's easy to understand actually. Then, this is the Industrial Automation and Control System Security Principles by Ronald Cruz. So this is actually a comprehensive guide, but if you are short on time, focus on the first three chapters because as they are particularly relevant to the exam. But if you can go through the entire book, if it's packed with valuable information. And as I said in the beginning also, if your organization is willing to sponsor or if you can afford it, I highly recommend that ICS 410 training from SANS. It's one of the best trainings available for industrial control system cybersecurity because it's not only does cover the entire syllabus in detail, but also the practical exercises that are incredibly useful for cyber live test, right? That said, I did not take SANS training for my preparation because I had the industrial control system background and also I started working with the OT cybersecurity domain. But if you have the opportunity, go for it. It's worth every penny. Now let's talk about the hands-on aspect of the GICSP exam, that is CyberLive. This is where things get practical. CyberLive is a crucial part of the exam that tests your ability to apply what you have learned in the real-world scenarios using actual programs and virtual machines. So, what is CyberLive? CyberLive is it's like your practical skills in the area like OT networking, protocol analysis, system configuration. Uh, Basically, SANS designed this CyberLab to ensure that you can understand the concept, and implement those solutions in a practical way. But these are some of the tools which I used. But you can ask me, how I came across these tools and techniques that helped me prepare for CyberLive. So when I took my first practice test, I realized just how important the CyberLife section is because that is when I started digging deeper. Going through the SANS blog posts, cheat sheets, white papers, and SANS YouTube videos, which I have shown previously. I researched extensively and connecting the dots between the ICS 410 syllabus and the tools so that the exam requirements. So it was one intense research journey for me, but it paid off in the end. But how I prepared myself is I used Wireshark, Kali Linux, Velocio Builder, Control Things platform, which I'll talk about in my next video separately on the Cyber Live. Um, what worked for me is I aligned each of these, tools with the ICS 410 syllabus exercises. Uh, for example, I practiced Modbus traffic analysis with Wireshark and worked on the PLC programming using Velocio Builder, which is available in the SANS, YouTube, which I have shown previously. And this approach, helped me prepare for the cyber and also strengthen my, real world skills actually. Now let's talk about creating a study plan. Uh, this is one of the most important steps in your GICSP preparation, and it's all about staying organized and focused. Here is, you can structure your study plan to make the most of your resources and time. First and foremost, start by following the ICS 410 syllabus, and it's your roadmap to success, believe me. Because go through the syllabus topic by topic and build your own notes as you study. And I have shown you from where to capture from different science website, podcast, etc. Use your both free and paid resources, whether it's blog or white papers, books or practice tests. You collect each and every information for each topic and summarize the content in your own words. Why? Because writing it out helps you understand and retain the material much better than just reading. Next is, create an index. This is very important uh, because believe me, this step is a game changer for the open book exam. A well organized index helps you quickly locate the material during the open book exam, right? And uh, so the process of creating index also reinforces your understanding of the key concepts. Like maybe you can start with ICS, industrial control system. Under that, you can mention PLCs, DCS. So and also you can use color coded uh, your tabs on the different. Even there are even SANS itself, they provide digitalization tools. Like there is a tool called Voltaire. I'll show you now. So if you go to this link, sans.tools and Voltaire. So Voltaire is a web-based indexing tool for GIC certificate examinations. So you click on you know download button, it will take you to this website training.opensecurity.com. But you have to sign in through Discord and go to this Voltaire and create new index. Let us say GICSP. Okay, then I'll select this symbol and create this. Then title, you can say ICS overview. Give some description of chapter. Page number one, book number one, submit. Then you can say PLCs, again page number one, book number one, submit, right? Then maybe you can enter DCS, same, then SCADA, so whatever you feel like. Or within ICS overview itself, you can mention about this. So once you do that, then you can easily build an index. Go click on the setting button, index title, build index. So you know now generate CSV or basic. So click on the generate index button. So it will save your file. So I'll show you how it looks like. Just a sample button, right? So this is how it looks like. ICS overview, PLCs, and other stuff. So you can start building your own or even simple Excel sheet is enough. So make sure that in the Word file and Excel, both the index are matching so that it will give you a proper, easy way to find the particular uh, top. For example, PLC, you want to say, okay, it is there in this book and this page. So similarly, you can there will be a lot of Linux commands. So you go to particular page number, book number, then it becomes easier during the open book exam. So that is what index meant, right? So this is very important for a strong study plan to follow the syllabus, build your own notes, and then create an efficient index. Uh, yes, let's move on to the next session. Next slide. You can register for the exam directly on the GISA website by clicking the links which I have provided in the video description. And it's a pretty straightforward process, but there are some important details to keep in mind, especially if you are taking challenge exam without attending the SANS training. I'll show you the link. So go to this, GICSP link, then go to practitioner certification and click on the register now button. It will ask you to provide your SANS, login. Once you have the SANS login, you can register for the exam. So it will ask you to write, add-on, that is GICSP. Then you give your candidate information like shipping address and payment information. But in summary, as you can see, so this page, you will get this page maybe once you scroll down in the page. So certification application, please summarize your security related experience and training completed or certifications earned. This is very important. The reason is uh, if you do not have proper experience, then there are chances that your application might be rejected. So be careful while writing your summary. Uh, you know, uh, Avoid any mistakes, or please, give proper attention to while filling this information. Okay. Then take your time to double check everything before submitting. because GIAC, takes this process seriously. So ensure that all the information what you provide is accurate and complete. And you write, be honest and thorough. List the book and resources, training program that you are going to carry during the training exams. So that is what it says. Please describe your study methods and material you will bring to reference during your exam. You can say self study material or handwritten notes, or some of the books which I referred in the paid resource session, or even free resources. So all these things you can mention and provide the confirmation button. Yeah, once your application is accepted, you will have 120 days to schedule and complete the exam. So plan your preparation timeline accordingly. Uh, so let's understand the exam preparation. Like once you have gone through your study plan and feel confident about the material, it's time to focus on what to expect on the exam day and how to prepare effectively. So here is the basic format for the GICSP exam. You can take the exam remotely via ProctorU or on-site at Pearson View, and you can expect number of questions, that is 82. That is based on my experience, but you can always check the SANS website for the actual GIAC website for the actual number of questions, and 3 hours duration, and passing score is 71%. So the time management is going to be very critical in this scenario. And then some of the key exam tips. So GICSP exam is an open book, which is a huge advantage if you are well organized. You can bring as much as hard copies you want, books, notes, uh, but material like practice test or anything digital are not allowed. And the key here is to organize your material effectively so you can find what you need quickly during the exam. And also, indexing is very important. I have told you, in my previous slide, how to create index, so it becomes easier for during the exam. And please make sure that in one of the important tip is what I want to, based on my experience, is for the cyber live, you need minimum at least 30 to 40 minutes of time to answer those questions. So make sure that for you should not be like, for each question you will go and refer the book and then you stop it. So if you do that, 3 hours is not going to be sufficient. Then you will be stuck at some point. So make sure that you keep that in mind. And for more details on the exam day procedure, like how your laptop should be set up and what you can carry, so SANS has, I mean, GISA has given clear instruction on this website. That is GISE based Proctor program overview. So open book guidelines and during the break, what you can do. Also, you can find the Pearson view guidelines. So procedure. So even this link I have shared already. Let's talk about what to keep in mind during the exam. As I told you, this is where all your preparation comes together, and a few smart strategies can make all the differences. And here are my top pro tips for the exam day. Use open book wisely. Uh, GISS exam is an open book, which is huge advantage, as I have told you, and you bring all your material, including your notes and index, and avoid wasting time searching for the answers for for each page. And your goal is to locate information quickly and confidently. So that is where the time management is the key. So avoid overthinking or double checking every single answer, so it will eat into your time. And prioritize completing all the questions first, then go back to review and if you have time left. And if you need, you are allowed to take a 15 minutes break during the exam, but use it wisely. If you feel like time is tight, you might not, might want to skip the break and push through. But personally, I skipped the break, used to extra time for the cyber life sections, which I found more demanding. And as I told you, the cyber live This part is all about hands-on problem solving. The key is to tackling these questions quickly and effectively is prior hands-on practice. So the more familiar you are with the tools like Wireshark or a Velocia Builder, the faster you will be able to respond during the exam and trust your preparation here. Okay, and for as I said, Cyber Live requires minimum 30 to 40 minutes based on my experience. Yeah, the SANS practice test, why are they, key part for your GICSP preparation? While none of those questions from the practice test will appear in the actual exam, but these tests are strictly, incredibly valuable for simulating the real exam environment. So you will feel like you're attending a GICSP exam. So, after your thorough review of the material, I highly recommend at least you take one practice test. Why? Because it mimics the actual exam format and help you get comfortable with the test engine and the question style. And also they help you to identify where you need more work. So you can focus your efforts where it matters the most. And even though the questions won't appear in the actual exam, the practice tests allow you to understand the type of thinking and problem solving need for the GICSP and also the time management. And here are my tips. So to make most of your practice test experience, take the test seriously as you would mean the real exam and simulate the test environment, use your material to practice indexing and the time management and pay special attention to your performance on the live style questions as these are critical in the exam and review your results to pinpoint your weak areas, then go back to your study material and hands-on labs to strengthen those concepts. So these are not about memorizing the questions, they are about building your confidence and refining your approach so that it will get you full ready for the exam day. Some of the key points to remember when taking the SANS practice test, and these are very important that can save you time and frustration while helping you to get most of the from this practice test experience. Limited question pool. Keep in mind that if you take multiple practice tests, you might see some repeated questions. And just to be clear, none of the practice test questions will appear on the actual exam. So treat these as simulations to prepare you for the style of questions, not the content. Then timing rules, once you start it, test must be completed within the allotted time. You can pause and test, but the total allotted time remains unchanged. And also remember, only one time attempt. So each practice test is, a one time attempt and read the instruction carefully before starting. So the overall, it's the, you have to remember the question pool is limited, timing is very strict, each test is one time opportunity. So use these practice tests wisely. I'm telling you, after this practice test only, I came to know about Cyber Live and it gave me confidence after this practice test. So, as we wrap up, let me share a few final thoughts on the journey to earning a GICSP certification. It's both challenging and rewarding, requiring your dedication and strategic planning at every stage, from gathering resources to mastering the CyberLife labs. The exam is rigorous and test your skills and experience, especially in OT networking and the cybersecurity. Success comes down to the effective time management, well organized index, and solid understanding of the exam format and requirements. Maybe practice tests can help you prepare for the exam. Remember, the actual exam questions often more trickier and more challenging. Stay confident, stay focused, and believe in your preparation. Before I conclude, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to SANS Institute and GIC certification body for providing such a valuable certification. Uh, and remember, GIC allow you to take the challenge exam without attending SANS training if you have the right experience. So this provides the flexible pathway for those confident in their skills and knowledge. So thank you for watching. I hope this video serves as a comprehensive guide to help you on your GICSP certification journey. Best of luck. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more helpful content. See you in the next video where I'll dive deeper into Cyber Live Labs.